Hi all, today's Hindu editorial is about the COP, Conference of Parties, that happened recently in Egypt for around 2 weeks. We couldn't call this meeting a grand success because there has been compensation given for countries that has taken a bad hit because of climate change. So that part is taken care of, and they have all unitedly discussed to not make the Earth's temperature go more than 1.5 degrees Celsius. So they are all planning to take alternative forms for fossil fuels. So in order to for the developing country to do that, developed countries has agreed by supporting with 100 billion dollars every year they are going to give to the developing countries to make this switch. So all this has been discussed, and even then it is all discussed, but we are not putting them into practice is what they are telling. So it is time to act upon doing it practically, otherwise it is going to be a loss, because we cannot just sit and relax. Global warming is the real thing. It is threatening. It is melting the iceberg to a greater extent. So the climate change has to be immediately acted upon. Otherwise it is not going to fetch us any benefit is what is the problem is about. Next is about a serious issue that would have happened. A missile has been attacked in the Poland city border, and two that led to the killing of two common men. And immediately after the attack, Mr. President of Ukraine, Mr. Volodymyr Zelensky, has claimed that Russia has made this attack to Poland, which is a NATO territory. So they have directly put the NATO Russia directly on clash. So this in a wink of an eye they were about to start a nuclear war, which then Mr. Joe Biden, he is also one of the NATO member, did not immediately believe Mr. President Zelensky's report, and he was waiting for the document to come back. And then after the further research, they claimed that the missile S-100 did not belong to Russia, but it is from the Ukraine. Ukraine, on its counter attack to Russia, S-300 was misdirected to Poland. That led to the death of two common men. So good that they did not act in a urgent situation. Otherwise, they would have ended up in a war facing between NATO and Russia, which would have faced bad consequences. So it is very important for both the parties to give up the war and sit and talk about what can be further done. Russia should also pave way, because Russia is the one who has begun the war. They should also be ready and accommodative enough to sit and talk about this issue and resolve the border issue without taking up any weapons in hand. We have to do mutual talking and get over this issue has been told in this editorial. We'll wait and see what happens.